Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Market Analysis from illusignals.com. I hope all you are enjoying your weekend, and I hope you are getting ready for the next trading week. Actually, last week we have a very nice trades. We have very nice profits because the market was with the the market was with our anticipated trend. I will stress and focus into a very important point this week, and tell you that the market spends about 85 of the time correcting and making corrective structures, and only about 15% of the time is on the trend. The good news, the good thing is once the market is trending, all traders or speculators are making money. I will show you. I will go, for example, to the crude oil. As you see from this chart, the market is trending to the downside, and everyone is making money once the price is moving sharply to the downside. From statistics, about more than 90% of the traders have a profit from this trend, but actually this only represent about 15% of the time. The market spent about 85% of the time correcting. So most of the accounts are blown out in the corrective structures. So this is why. This is the reason why only a few people win from the forex market. We will kickstart as usual with the dollar index. Our methodology and our strategy of trading is flexible. We have to adjust our strategy according to the price action, according to what the price is making on the screen. For example, we are looking for a bearish reversal for the dollar index in the last week, but the price action shows something. Despite the price have moved to the downside with our anticipated direction, but the price has made a price action that is absolutely suggests the opposite of what we believe. So we have to be flexible and adjustable to the time according to the price action. We have to trade what we see in the screen, not what we are anticipating. So I follow the screen to make my trades. I follow the screen to make my predictions for the market. We had a very beautiful setups, a very beautiful profits for the last week, especially for the crude oil, for the gold, for the yen, for the euro. We have one bad trade. It was for the CAD, and I will show you in details. And this time I will give you entry points and try to help you to enter the market by entry points, stop loss, and targets. This is the dollar index. Actually, the dollar index has failed last week, failed in the last 4 weeks to break to the downside. So we have to be accommodative for the market. What I am seeing for the dollar index after finishing these 4 weeks of correction. Despite we have made some money, we have made a good trades based on the previous predictions. But the final move is very important.
The final move will give you a big profit, will give you large amount of money, and we were trading in the correction, and that's okay. And corrective structures are different, and we have to be shift. We might shift from one structure to another. For example, if I anticipating to see zigzag, it might be converted to a flat, a running flat, might be converted running flat, regular flat, and expanded the flat. So we have to trade corrective structure very carefully. And regarding the whole count for the dollar index, our count is like this. This is 1, 2, 3. We were thinking, I will show it in yellow color. We were thinking this is 4 and this is 5, and the game has over. Actually, what the price has shown in the previous 4 weeks is something very important. We were, after we see this peak, we said that's okay. The price has ended its direction to the upside by forming a contracting diagonal, but the truth is not. So this is the reason why I am telling you that a few people make money from the forex. I will give you the real count now in yellow. This is wave 1. This is wave 2. This is wave 3. This is wave 4. Sorry. This is wave 3, and wave 4 was in the form of running triangle. Running triangle, as you know, we have triangles as a corrective structures. We might have running triangle. We might have ascending, descending, symmetrical triangle. Different types of triangles we have. I will show you this triangle for wave 4. This is A, B, C, D, and E. As you see, this was very obvious for wave E. So this is A, B, C, D, and E. And now the price is about to kickstart to the upside to around 98.40, or to complete wave 5. So if you see, if we were thinking this wave, this high as wave 5, but the price action has shown different things. So this is a running triangle for wave 4, and now we have a missing link to the upside for 98.40. So for those people, I will give you a signal now for how to trade this way. You can buy the dollar index from the current price, targeting to 98.40. You can, of course, shorten it by 10 pips or 15 pips to 98.30 or 40. And with a stop loss should be just 95.85. 95.85. So this is the first signal I will give you for this week. Longing the dollar index up to 98.40 with a stop loss about 95.85. This is regarding the dollar index. I will shift promptly to the euro, because the euro, as you know, and as we know, is the opposite of the dollar index, and we have made some money last week with the bullish trend, but these actually these buy orders should be closed. We were talking about this, and fortunately we are still very close to the high, so any buys should be closed at this position, and the same count with opposite direction for the
for the euro. This is wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have wave 5, where wave 4 is a running triangle A, B, C, D, and E. So this week the price should go to the around 1.1140 area. So you can short the price, the euro, from the current price down to 1140 or 1150 with euro stop loss, just above the 1.1475. So we'll stuck to the bearish trend for the euro for this week. Now we can go to gold. Actually, we have made some money from the gold. We have bought gold. Our signal for buying the gold was from 1,212, and we sell in the high, and now I think we have to close this is silver market. I think we have to close the buy orders for gold. Okay, this is gold. Okay. We were buying from 1,212, and now we have to close these markets. Actually, the market price action has given us and has proven to form the following correction. This is A, B, C. This is all. We can W this, and now we are forming the X wave. ABC, ABC, and we have to see ABC dragging the price down to this area before it is continue the movement to the upside. So we will shift to 1 hour time frame so that everything will be clear for everybody. Gold is giving very strong bearish signals right there. It is so bearish. I will show you why. Because this an ABC, the very clear ABC for the gold. If we draw the red box for this market, and the price has to reverse from this area. So the price should not exceed 1,255. Should not exceed this point. So we are bearish for gold. So we are bearish for gold, and I think gold markets will go down to this area. So the whole pattern will be like this. For the whole corrective pattern for the euro will be like this for the gold. This is A, B, and C before it kick-started to the upside. So we are selling the gold from the current price down to, I think it will go down to 1,190. 1,190. And the stop loss, you might make your stop loss up to 1,260. 1,260. I think this is a very easy trade, and everyone should make money from this trade. We shift to silver. And the silver market is also very clear this week. We'll go to 1 hour time frame. We have as you see, we have a very clear impulse to the downside. very clear impulse to the downside. Then we have a correction right there, very beautiful correction. So the silver market should be plummeted down to 13.65. 13.65. So we can sell the silver from the current price down to 13.70, and you put your stop loss up to 14.90. And I think this will be a very excellent trade, so that you can make money from this trade. I will go to the crude oil. Crude oil actually market is trending to the downside, and we have multiple entry points, as we have shown you in the previous weeks. And as told you, we have the first impulse has emerged from this area. First impulse has emerged from this area, and after seeing this impulse, we have closed all our sell orders, and we entered long for 25.50, and make, I think, 200 pips at that time. And then after we saw this leading diagonal, we were sure that the price has to go to the upside. And usually, as told you from the previous weeks, usually diagonal retrace to 0.618 of the markets, and we at this area we went sell and closed another order for 200 pips. And then ride with the market with the long, but we are expecting the price to correct to the upside and reaching higher prices. But the price failed to break these levels, and we closed. For me, I have closed my buy order, gaining 250 pips for this order. So we have made a lot of money from crude oil while it is trending. So as I told you, this is easy trades that you have to make use from these easy trades and make money. And once the price is moving sideways, and once the price is making corrective structure, you have to be careful and adjust your trading according to the price of action, and be accommodative to the markets. This is 15 minutes time frame. I will show you what is going on right there. ABC. Then we have an ABC to the downside. Then we have an ABC to the upside, and this is the characteristics of the running flat. So to be honest, I will try to avoid I will try to avoid crude oil unless I have more confirmation about this market. And once the price is out of this flag, and once the price is out of this flag, I can go sell at this area, because as told you from the last, we are targeting 39 for the crude oil. We are targeting 39, but I think this correction has ended right there. So to get more confirmation about the crude oil, we have to wait the price at this area, around 49.90. You can see from this area for the crude oil. It will be an adventure and gambling to sell the crude oil for this price. Okay, I will move to the CAD. Actually, we have stopped out. I have stopped out last week from the CAD because we have
our count for the CAD has been invalidated. So we have of course we have alternative count for the CAD, and I will join by the market opening, join the buyers for the dollar code at this area. The CAD has to reach 1.3660. The CAD has to reach this number 1.3660. So my signal for this market is to buy the CAD from the USD CAD, to buy the USD CAD from the current price and targeting around 36 area, around 300 pips, with stop loss should be at 3150. So we are buying the CAD from this area, from the current price, with the stop loss to 3150 and targeting about 300 pips or more to around 3620 or 20 to 30 to 50. So we are targeting 300 pips to the upside. So the CAD should move to the upside to this number. It has to move to this number. Why? I will show you why. If we go to higher time frame, this is the daily chart. This is the daily chart, and CAD has discount right now. I will show you. This is A, B, C, X, A, B, C, and this leg has to be equal with this leg. So we have to see the CAD running up to 1.3650. So we are bullish for the CAD, as shown you from the signal. I will show you the USD Turkish lira. The Turkish lira. The beautiful thing with the Turkish lira, it is making what we are expecting from. It is making what it has to do. As we shown you from the previous week, we are out of this descending wedge, and we have a very nice, beautiful flag. We have a very nice flag right there. If we go to 1 hour time frame, and I told you from the last week, if you did not get into the buy for the Turkish lira, do not worry, because the market will go to retest lower areas, and that is what is happening right there. We have very beautiful bullish flag, so we are waiting for the flag to break and break up for the Turkish lira. So we are our targets for the Turkish lira. We should see this these prices for at least. We have to see these areas for the Turkish lira. We have to see this area. So a lot of money is going to be right there. Lastly, I will I will show you the yen. The yen, a very easy trade. Very easy trade for the yen. This is wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The yen has to go to around 115 area. So we are bullish for the yen to complete this contracting ending diagonal. We have make good money from this leg to the downside. We have after seeing, I will show you. I have taken my order right there after seeing this beautiful flag. I were bearish, and the price is making, and I have closed out of this after seeing this impulse. So we are so we will go along with the yen. I will show you the our signal for this trade. I think it will be easy trade. We are bullish. From the current price, we are targeting about around 115.20. 115.20 is enough. 115.20, and our stop loss should be right there around 111.50. 111.50. Less than about 100 pips, and we have to make around 300 pips. So I think this will be a very beautiful trade for the next weeks. So this will complete 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let me move to the Swiss franc. Same thing for Swiss franc. Next, we are looking for another leg to the upside. Actually, we have sold Swiss franc from these areas after seeing these beautiful flags, and as you see, we have very nice entry point right there, A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have exited my position on Friday, the sell order, and we have joined the bearish market after seeing this flag. For the next week, we are bullish for the Swiss franc up to this area. We have to see this area around 1.01. Our stop loss should be below this area, so we can join buy markets for the Swiss franc with our stop loss down to 0.9840. 0.9840, and our target up to 1.01. And our entry point is the current price. This will be a very beautiful trade for the Swiss franc. Let me move lastly to the pound. Pound, it has to breach to the downside after making this triangle A, B, C, D, and E. Very nice triangle, and I am anticipating the price to move around to 24 area. So we are bearish for the pound. Stick to your strategy and take care of your trading for this because we are in the end of this year, and any changes in the patterns, I will update the market and send you a video in the proper time, so you can follow my Telegram channel in the Elliott Signals. So I will give you many updates and any news for the market. Thank you and goodbye.